A central element of this relationship will need to be a mutual acceptance that the free trade, openness, and integration into each other economies are needed to set the foundation for the range of possibility that remain unexploited. Common ground on geopolitical concern is essential, but will mean little unless they are built on the foundation of business relations. If we fast forward to 2050, the combined value of the US and Indian GDP is expected to be a staggering $70 trillion. It will make up 35 to 40% of the global economy. By 2050, the combined population of the two countries will be over 2 billion people and about 20% of the global populations. More importantly, the combined median age of our two nations will be still less than 40 years, even in 2050. While negotiators from both our countries have struggled to reach a deal on a trade package and tariffs, I believe we are closer than ever before to address the open matters. I'm confident we will resolve this and mutually accept some compromises. What we cannot afford is to remain stuck in the belief that all aspects of trade and relations are being hampered as a result of tariffs. There are some strategic areas where we have to show a joint progress. The first and foremost, not surprisingly, is the climate change. There has been a lot of talk about the developed nations supporting the developing nations, but far more needs to be done urgently in terms of partnering in this space. Cooling the planet down equitably is necessary and can be one of the most profitable business over the next several decades. With the signing of the US climate bill into a law, both our nations must find a mechanism to benefit from this massive stimulus. The government have done their part. It is now the job of the business to find a way to collaborate. The Adani Group has already committed $70 billion to these efforts. This will see us building 3 gigafactories in India, leading to one of the world's most integrated green energy value chains. This will extend from polysilicon to solar modules, complete manufacturing of wind turbines, and the manufacturing of hydrogen electrolyzers. As a result, we will generate an additional 45 gigawatt of renewable energy to add to our existing 20 gigawatt capacity, as well as 3 million tons of hydrogen, all of which will be completed before 2030. We live in a world where semiconductors are essential to almost all sectors of the economy. The ongoing war has only accelerated these recognitions. The paradox of capitalism is that India continues to be the best global pool for millions of engineers, especially for US companies. but the primary value addition to the businesses happens outside India. The semiconductor industry is a classic example, with more engineers deployed in India than anywhere in the world. And yet, India has no semiconductor plan. India cannot remain dependent on global supply chains that are based on semiconductor nationalisms and will need US support with the technology transfer.